Well, I think in general, there are probably three areas of legacy. One, I like to hope that I created a dance audience in Vancouver and set the stage for the growth of dance that comes from within the community. By bringing all those companies, I helped to create an appetite for dance of all kinds and all sorts. And in those halcyon days, I guess you call them, um, every company that toured North America had come to Vancouver. And in those 15 years, you saw everything from New York City Ballet to the Royal Winnipeg to the National to Twyla Tharp to Martha Graham, everybody. I hear from a lot of dancers who are dancing now. They hear my name and they say, "Oh, you're the guy who brought all those companies in." Well, you're the reason that I'm dancing now, because I went to see those companies and I fell in love with the ballet or modern, and as a result I was inspired to take this as a career. To me, that's a wonderful legacy, to be able to say what you did. The second part of the legacy, I think, is that I fought very hard for the cultural community in Vancouver and was very outspoken to all levels of government and funders and everybody about, maybe too outspoken, but certainly I would call a spade, or call a spade a kettle, or whatever it was, it got called. And I believed a great deal in the artists and their ability to create art and to create industry around that art, and continue to fight for that today. The other part of is the creative part, where I in fact came up with the idea of the cultural program of the Dragon Boat Festival. I created the original model program for the World Festival at Expo 86. I recreated a ballet company called Ballet British Columbia, based on the ashes of several companies that had happened before its time. And the company continues to this day to carry on. So I've helped to create the foundations of an institution, or a part of our cultural milieu in Vancouver. I think the next part of my legacy will be two-pronged. One aspect will be to help continue to develop facilities in Vancouver for culture. I have a couple of things in mind there. And also to create a funding mechanism or a institutional mechanism to assist young, talented artists at the crucial point of their career, which is between learning the basics and graduating from their conservatories or whatever program they graduate from, and going into a more professional school. The artists are the key to the future, and the kids are the key to the future. And we mustn't forget that culture, that music and art and drawing and painting and all of those things are not frills in our school system, which they've been treated like up to this point, but are really actually complementary to the development of mathematicians and great thinking. And it's been proven time and time again that all these fine arts programs actually contribute immeasurably to the development of the child and education. And why we're so far behind on this, I have no idea, other than stupidity. And so I'd like to make us less stupid for the next 20 years of my life.